General Atomics, we're taking our MQ-9 and we're responding to customer requests, and we're responding to real world conditions and events. We've seen the way that warfare has moved into long-range standoff weapons. So with the MQ-9, in this case in particular the MQ-9 Bravo, we're integrating weapons such as LRASM, JASSM, JASSM, simply as a matter of, again, the customer requesting us to take a look at how would we bring those weapons onto the platform, and what we see around us every day in real world conditions, which is the transition towards those long-range standoff munitions. MQ-9B is a very versatile platform. And when we kind of take a look at the history, sure, we started with ISR, but what we've actually come to look at the platform more as a truck and less as a single mission type of platform. For us, that means taking a look at long-range standoff weapons. It means different sensors for ISR. We can reconfigure that truck based on the user requirements. So if a customer says, today, tomorrow I want to fly ISR, but the follow-on, I want to actually configure this aircraft to take long-range standoff munitions to great distances, the MQ-9 Bravo is your platform. And MQ-9B, because it's so versatile, it allows us to take the platform and compare it against a wide variety of missions. When we take a look at each one of the missions that you'd have to execute, let's say in the Pacific, we can execute, some of them might require the long-range standoff weapons, others would require sensors to be able to put those weapons onto a target. With the MQ-9 Bravo, we can reconfigure the aircraft because of one of the special natures of the aircraft, it's open systems. So it really doesn't care what you're trying to integrate from a sensor or a weapon perspective, as long as those weapons and those sensors are open, or what we would call OMS compatible in this case. So by taking that approach with the MQ-9B, it's allowed us to do much more than what was originally conceived when the aircraft was brought online. With that, it's allowed us to take a look at functions and things that we just didn't consider. We didn't know the way that let's say the world events would take us in terms of long-range standoff weapons. But is the platform capable of doing it? Absolutely, and that's why we're taking the time and the money to invest in the 9 Bravo to take that into operational test. The MQ-9 Bravo can deliver a standoff munition from any architecture that a customer has. So you don't need to change the existing architecture. If that's leveraging the benefits of Link 16 to assist in targeting, the Bravo is integrated with Link 16. We have customers that are doing that today. What we will focus on, General Atomics, is enabling the platform to be able to integrate seamlessly with any architecture or any long-range kill chain architecture that a customer has. So don't change the architecture, right? The platform, it's OMS nature, it's open mission systems, it's open by design. That's going to allow us to bring that platform to fill the mission requirement that you have.